Messed up there. Hey, Crocodile. Wait, what do you mean, how did it get to this point? Came from look, firemen and icemen and watermen to robots are people too and must fight for our rights. Yeah, I guess that kind of started with Mega Man X. That's when things started getting more serious. No one ever talks about Battle Network though. That's true. Unfortunately, I've never actually even played it. It's fun for what it was. Wasn't it like a turn-based game? Turn-based battle? And also like an RPG. Hey, Spectre. You have recovered, Zero. You are known by all of our resistance. Soldier, Zero. Well, except for the really new members who have just arrived here recently. Meet someone, please press directional pad up, then you will talk to them. They'll be glad to talk with you. I remember Seal and Servo were looking for you. I can't use my secondary weapon. This is weird. I always thought it was kind of cool how at the very beginning of the game it shows the previous game's menu. Then once you get here it switches to the updated menu. It's an interesting little touch. Okay, so it says main weapon is A. Sub-weapon is Y, okay. No, this is jump. Main weapon is X. Okay. Oh no, that's weird. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, that's better. Hey, Carlos. So we're just gonna play this for a little while. And I'll switch to Mass Effect when we have lots of people in here. My name is El Piso. I have been appointed as commander of this new resistance base. I've heard a lot about you. Please lend your support to us. Let's fight together and destroy Neo Arcadia.
Destroy Neo Arcadia, huh? It's not that easy.
Then what are you going to do?
I don't know.
Ha ha ha, you are a funny Reploid. Anyway, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Legend. I got a feeling that you don't like me very much. This is so unfortunate. I was really hoping to get along with you. Maybe you should talk to someone else. No, Zero's just really socially awkward. Don't take it personally. How are you doing, Zero? Honestly, how can you wear out your weapons like that? Oh, don't worry, I fixed them. I even created a new weapon called the Chain Rod for you. It's an outstanding weapon. My instructions? With the Chain Rod, you can hook and then hang on to the ceiling, or draw in an item. You can also stab an enemy by holding the attack button, as well as hitting an enemy normally. It is a useful weapon. You can also draw in an enemy once they are stabbed by pressing the directional pad. Why don't you try to hook the ceiling to hang? Okay, I'll get back to my research. Use it wisely. This music kind of reminds me of Castlevania music. Sort of. It's pretty smooth. Smoother than the Super Metroid grapple. Oh, that's cool. I can't dash while I'm using that.
Dear, are you okay? Uh-huh. That's good. I was so worried about you. We have been trying so hard to find you. I'm glad you found us. I found you? I came here before I lost consciousness?
Actually, Harpuia took me here.
Do you remember what I'm working on? I'm conducting research that will help develop a subsequent energy for energy crystals. It's a great invention that can drastically change the world. Change the world? Your Arcadia began its iron-fisted policy because of the energy shortage. In order to protect the human society, Reploids are discriminated against, labeled inferior citizens, and were sent to concentration camps for retirement. History shows that an energy shortage in an era usually triggers a large-scale conflict. Once a substitute energy has been developed, the destructive conflict ends. When I told this story to the Commander El Piso, he laughed at it. He does say he will wait until I succeed in developing a subsequent energy, but in truth El Piso believes defeating Neo Arcadia is the only way to regain peace. I have to finish this. I'm being ordered to the world. Not with destruction, but by the power of science. My research is almost done. I still need a little more information though. Anyway, I'm going to manage your data for you if you need. Come and talk to me anytime, okay? Give me that elf.
So, that's the Operation Righteous Strike. We are going to take advantage of the absence of X and thrust our forces upon Neo Arcadia. Victory is in your hands. For a better tomorrow for all, Reploids.
For our future.
Why, it's you, Zero. We are now preparing for an operation. Unlike the past minor-scale ones, this operation will inflict a crushing blow to them. Once it succeeds, it will boost the morale of the resistance.
Neo Arcadia is not a sitting duck. We should not carry out a frontal assault. We should gain time with guerrilla operations and wait for Seal to complete her research.
Thank you for the advice. We are going to continue our guerrilla activities. We have gained strength, and we are ready to work it out by ourselves. I'm sorry, I was too harsh. Needless to say, we still appreciate your cooperation. Will you help? No. Ha ha ha, don't worry. You have been a big help and we can't complain, even if you refuse to help us now. Just leave everything to me, and you should rest for a while. We will destroy Neo Arcadia by ourselves. What is it now? Operations are smooth and right on track. We don't need to worry. Or are you getting bored of the quiet life already? What do you hope? Yes. Thank you. Now here are the current missions I'd like to ask of you. Look at the monitor. Can you see them? They may not be enough of a challenge for a legendary hero, but it would be very appreciated if you would help us. Since I want to rescue them, but is preparing for their operations. Soldier. I kind of I skimmed past all that. Basically, I'm rescuing people somewhere. Commander sent us here to investigate something called a baby elf. We encountered the Neo Arcadian army. My comrades are still somewhere in the forest. Please save them, Zero. Are behind this forest. Use the portable server and rescue the resistance soldiers who were lost. Hey. I've heard Zero's X design to this. Yeah. I think they both have their merits. I actually like this one. It's very sleek. Like he doesn't even look like he's wearing armor. Ah. If I kill this. I guess you don't kill that, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, this game is just as unforgiving as I remember it being. Ah. B-shot. Goofy names. It's kind of like those guys from Mega Man X. He finally has a gun, just like the bad bucks out. Yep. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna try using the shield. Okay. I thought that I could climb on that. Can you destroy that? No. It's just there to be a pain. And to cause me to die. So I have infinite lives because of, oh wait a minute. That's what that's for. I was gonna say I have infinite lives because on this edition of the game, they make it easier. Because they realized how difficult these games were. See, on the Game Boy Advance version, I would only have 2 lives and then I'd have to go to the very beginning of the stage. Oh my god.
think I should be able to get on that. Not quite. Oh no. It's kind of cool how many more mechanics you get to work with. As opposed to like X or the classic. God almighty. This game has a very high skill ceiling. You found a rare elf, Zero. Finding all kinds of elves. They're a lot less rare in general in this game. Thank you, Mr. Zero. These roads are full of traps. Please be careful. Oh, Sith, you're here. Welcome. There's gotta be a way I can push that. Maybe not with the weapons I have right now. Thank you, I hope the others are fine. So Sith, did that thing you were going to, did that end sooner than you thought it would? Oh. Glad you came here to help me. Thank you very much. It did. Okay, that's good. Thanks, I almost lost hope of rescue. I got to see your cousin, that's fun. Give me that back, and your life may be spared. What are you waiting for? Run. Your shoes didn't fit and they were healed. Oh man, that must have been painful.
This is a restricted area. Even for us Neo-Arcadians, you will never leave your lives.
Hey. Let go of me. Shit. So, fun fact that this was made by the same people that made Mega Man 9 and 10. It's very different from those games. Skip, skip, skip. I'll probably switch to Mass Effect after I beat this boss, if I beat this boss. Hey. Oh, for God's sakes. That's the problem with this save system. You have to watch the cutscene over and over. And I can't save again. No. Ah. Just imagine if I didn't have infinite lives. Ah! Like you think this is bad. Poor bastards who played this on the GBA had it much worse. Oh, you had this game on GBA. So you know the pain. There are certain things you can do to make it easier, like you can grind your skills, but I haven't been doing that at all. Come on, I want to play Mass Effect. I'm itching to play it. Ah, almost avoided that. No, I probably would be doing a lot more damage with the sword. Although it's probably too late now. Oh, why did you dash into him? Zero using a sword, yeah, I know, right? Big surprise. It's gonna bug me if I switch over without beating at least one level. Oh, what? What's this?
Oh no, he's gonna blast President Lincoln. I can't let that happen.
No, let me do that in the Mega Man show voice. Oh no, he's gonna blast President Lincoln. I can't let that happen.
Mega Man, you patriotic fool.
That's actually a real scene in the Mega Man show. Oh, for God's sakes. I love the Mega Man cartoon. It's great. Like, it's corny, but it's part of the fun. Ruby Spears. Yeah, I think that's what it is. The one with the theme song that goes, Super Fighting Robot, Mega Man. Frick. Okay, good job. Good job, Zero. I'm not allowed to like corny things, how dare I? I know, I'm sorry. It's been 20 years, oh. Well, yeah. Can't expect you to remember that. Ah, fuck. my sword skill is so bad I don't even have combos. So that's part of the problem. I'm under-leveled. Come on!
No, if only that baby elf wasn't stolen. I could have easily destroyed the nameless soldier. He's...
Who is the nameless soldier? Is that the guy I rescued? Sluggish gunman. I mean, sluggish gunman, get out of here. Calling me a sluggish gunman.
It's been a long time, Zero. X. I can no longer rest. Both baby elves have awakened. The baby elves are still children. They cry for their mothers as they tremble from the loneliness.
What's your point, X? Pelinal's displeased. Elves!
The baby elves will do anything to reunite with their mother. Stir the humans' minds and bring chaos. It's all to meet their mother, the dark elf. The dark elf that I sealed.
Wait, X.
The dark elf.
Well done, Zero. You have been very helpful. With your valuable cooperation, we've been able to retrieve another baby elf. We now have both baby elves that Neo Arcadia kept inside their vault. Once again, I'd like to thank you for your support. Okay, I'm gonna go save. Who's that? That's El Piso. He's my commander.
You must be Zero. My name is Dort. The vaults on me are so well designed that I can't believe you're not an old type report. I want to see your insides. So, do you mind if I rip you apart? Ha ha ha, I'm kidding. No, really, I'm just kidding. Don't look at me like that.
Her computer doesn't have a monitor. Like, she can see the computer with, like, these goggles. I think that would be cool to have that. Like, you don't need a monitor. You just put on goggles and then you're immersed in your workstation. How do I... Okay, here we go. I just want to quit. Let me quit. Okay. Like a VR headset. Yeah. Basically. Well, the thing with VR headsets is that, so like people have made VR desktops, but they're kind of weird because like you so like when you put on a VR headset, like most VR programs, they put you in a virtual 3D space, and all of the VR desktop applications that I've seen, like what they do is they just put a digital monitor in front of your perspective, and it's like, okay, well, I mean, what's the difference between this and, you know, just looking at my real monitor? So, but like what I want is just like just the screen. like to just be in front of my view at all times. I don't want to be able to look away from it, is what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm making sense. I had 6 viewers and now I have 3 viewers. Yay. Wait a minute. Hang on. Oh no, my glitches are back. My sound glitches. I thought I fixed those. 24-bit, 48 kilohertz. See, this sound card is glitchy. Like the sound gets all crackly. And I can't make it stop. Alright, well, anyway. Time for Ask Defect. Glitched time cop. That'd be fun. Maybe. Okay, so I'm launching this game through Steam. And then Steam opens Origin. And then Origin opens the game. Because that's just how video games are nowadays. You have to use 2 separate launchers to launch a single game. I gotta switch. Mass Effect launcher, no. Oh yeah, here we go. Make the subtitle font size large so you all can see it in 720p. Gameplay feedback. I'm gonna be spying on my gameplay. Whatever. What is this? Okay. Screen's black now. Oh, so it is a launcher. Opens a separate program. This music is so nostalgic for me. Alright, give it a second, should come up. There we go.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Wow. Character models are definitely higher detail now.
Please log in to access your profile.
Maybe Gnome Shepherd.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Hey, wait a minute. No.
Please log in to access your profile.
I want to make my own stuff.
Please log in to access your profile. Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
That's cool. When you make your own custom character, it says that your profile data is corrupted. Alright, so parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations. So you transfer from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlist. Born and raised on Mindor, small border colony in the Attican Traverse. You were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol and you enlisted in the military. You're an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I like these two. I could either have a scrappy backstory or a tragic backstory. Well, I mean, I guess they're both tragic. I'll do the colonist one.
Confirm psychological profile.
During your service and mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses. Earthborn makes you this universe's equivalent of a skinhead. Oh, interesting. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell. You were alone and left to tell the tale. Early in the military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals. Recognition from the Alliance fleet. A guy later mentions that you would kill aliens for fun. Funny how they don't mention any of that as you're creating your character. Held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when the failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. I'll do the soul survival one.
Confirm military specialization.
Soldiers, you know, your basic Rudy Tooty Shooty option. Engineers. Holographic Omni tool. You can do a bunch of stuff with. It's pretty cool, I guess. Adept gives you force powers, or biotic powers as they call it in this game. Infiltrator. See, I like Infiltrator because he has a sniper rifle. Combines combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. Alright, well, I like sniper rifles.
Confirm facial identification. Profile reconstruction complete. Identification confirmed.
Combat difficulty insanity. What is this? Classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. XP and talent progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. I don't know why they would change that. Squad power usage. Defensive, I guess. Colonist, Soul Survivor, Infiltrator is what you always pick. That's pretty cool. Alright, no tutorials. I think I've played this game enough times. I'm gonna do the legendary mode, level scaling. Because apparently I felt the need to add it, so I'll use it.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
That's such a great title sequence.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
It's Karth.
Remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Nihilus seems like a KOTOR reference. Yeah, maybe.
Just cleared the mass relay,
Darth
Captain.
Nihilus.
Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Okay, well, I'm liking the look of it so far. I was looking at the screenshots, I thought it looked like too bright. But this looks appropriately dark.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander. The captain's waiting for you.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander. You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
am I allowed to do this?
We're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
This is how I keep the crew in line. I fire my gun on deck to establish dominance.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run.
Game is kind of quiet.
Something big is going on.
I can fix that.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Yeah, humans and aliens don't always get along in this universe.
Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever
they make her hair darker.
Anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
I seem to remember her hair being gray. She looks younger now. Interesting.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
She's younger. Yeah, maybe I forgot what she looked like in this game.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Yeah, nothing bad will happen to him. Definitely nothing.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally
So
well
she did have gray hair in the
respected
original
by
game.
the other species. Their fleet has more patrols
It's
protecting
looking gray
Citadel
here.
space than any
It's just
other. They don't always get on well
darker
with
than it
us,
was.
though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Don't call me sir, I work for a living, maggot. By the way, Dr. Shawquest is Mon Mothma. That's her voice actress.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander. Yes, Commander, is there something you need?
Goodbye, hello. Oh.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Ah, these textures. They look so good. So crisp.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Optimus Prime is better.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group.
Hashtag
It's
not all
rare to find
Turians.
an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Of how his mandibles
report.
move slightly.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
It's a space lobster.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout
More like
the
a
mission.
squid. Oh yeah, you're
Otherwise,
right.
I want radio silence.
Yeah, it does look more like a squid. Silly me.
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Seems like it'd be kind of inefficient to have the entire ship, you know,
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
come down here instead of a you know, a shuttle. Whatever. Where's my sniper rifle? Oh. I forget all the hotkeys. Oh. How do I get this? I guess I can't have it yet. Increase shield capacity by 30. Stores 400 extra hull during vehicle repair. Tech mine explosion damage. I've never used those tech mines. Well, I barely ever use them. I use them sometimes, but very little. Charm and intimidate, yeah. You know what? Nope, too late. Oh, no it's not. It is too late. Okay. I was never really too fond of this game's RPG mechanics. The level up and the inventory system are both pretty jank. Alright. Well, I need to figure out what my controls are. What is this? Oh, key bindings. Alright, so I want my tactics HUD to be spacebar, that's what I'm used to. I hope Caden and Richard, Goon 1 and Goon 2. It'd be fitting. Oh, that's how you switch function keys. Something is really loud in my right ear. So wait, how do I holster my weapon? H, okay, that makes sense. Good. No, not photo mode. Let's see if they changed the inventory system at all. No, same old crappy inventory system. They changed the UI elements a bit. I feel like I'm really closely zoomed up to my guy. I feel like I was able to see more of the screen in the original game.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
It was like that? Okay. I just don't remember.
Oh god, what happened here?
Yeah, kill all the wildlife. Jenkins. Ooh, I like the feedback. Like how the whole screen just shakes when you shoot. I don't think the original game did that.
Rip right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. but I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Not sure what kind of a character I want to be yet. So far I've been very nice. Except for that part where I said I didn't want to trust a Turian. That wasn't very nice. Thanks for the host object.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Oh yes, of course it'd be nice to Garrus. You have to be a monster to not be nice to Garrus. Going to end up being a ruthless, morally questionable madness. Yeah, probably. That's usually what I play as. Duplicitous Shepard, yeah. That could be interesting. What are you shooting at, Caden? Vlad the Impaler. Yeah, that's right, there is a lot less sway with the sniper rifle.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
It's really funny, you can be a complete asshole to Ashley for no reason.
I need a status report, now.
Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit.
Shit
we tried
markers.
to get off a distress call,
Hit
but they cut
markers,
off
no,
our
I didn't notice.
communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
You abandoned them. No. I can't bring myself to say that.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
I hate this inventory system so much. Alright. Reminds you of KOTOR. Yeah. It's like KOTOR except worse. Phasic rounds. Shield bypass with less damage. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, KOTOR was their last RPG before this one. This will make your targets somewhat sick. Guess it's worth it. I'll give him the phasic rounds. So he'll be my shield breaker. And those are all my items. Wait, what is this? Okay, for a second I thought the game was like using those to tell me where to go. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's just for this part of the game though. I hope so. Satisfying. Pew pew pew. They only use that level up sound in this game. Okay. Alright, I'll get Charm and Intimidate. That'll give me more dialogue options. Actually, we'll just make you really good at rifles. Just make you do lots of damage.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
It's whom, Caden, whom.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay, there we go. So I is inventory. Alright, we'll give it that one. And just like that, I'm no longer wearing my iconic costume. That wasn't really a thing until the later games where like you're always wearing the N7 suit. In this game, you're probably not wearing it most of the time.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
It looks terrible. It's kind of ugly. But a lot of the armor in this game is kind of ugly, I think.
They're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Protect those zombies. Oh, these mini games. God. I'm remembering a lot of stuff about these games that I don't like. Overall, I really do like them. There's just a lot of stuff I don't like.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would
Yeah,
never
he is
end.
right.
Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network, remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please, this isn't the time.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
So it must
I'm
have been another
sorry,
Turian.
Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my god! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
Sorry, I have anger issues.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Our hero. Punching terrified civilians. He doesn't use assault rifles. Edge. Ow, the edge. Just convert all these, why not? Yep. The morally questionable choices have begun. Wait, did I?
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Okay, I got everything. This looks really good. I like this.
Saren.
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Alright. My weapon overheated. Turian armor. It's foreshadowing that we'll have a Turian party member.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came
Overlook.
down.
Oh yeah,
no
that
way
would
they
help with the
survived.
Geth.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Protean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
You'd think the military would just equip me with what I need, so I don't have to go around pillaging. But this is an RPG. Pillaging is what you do. The fun part, yes.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Alright, our dead comrade can wait. I'm pillaging. It's more important.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were two Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back.
I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform, probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Yeah, I can't hear the game.
Your call's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Attack him. Ashley, shoot him. Oh. Renegade option with him is great. Oh shoot, I missed out then. How did he stick a shotgun in his face? Wow. That's a lot again. Oh boy, he's charging. Some of the sounds sound like Halo plasma rifle sound. Yeah, I think the Geth weapons use the same sound actually. The elite plasma rifle. Charge! You can actually use one of these Geth plasma rifles near the end of the game. But you can't just, like, pick them up, even though, you know, it's right here. Oh well.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
I like how they don't even do a disarming animation. Alright, we got him. Yeah, remaster could have added one. Would have been nice. Get out of the way. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's an assault rifle, never mind. Health regen, that's good. It's always good to have. So I got a new assault rifle. Or, sniper rifle. He disarms bombs with telepathy, yeah. Burst fire. Didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't remember burst fire sniper rifles from this game. Improved sighting, armor plating. I'll give the armor plating to Ashley, I guess. So many items that I never use. Maybe not. Put that in my pistol.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
don't touch it! Too dangerous!
Oh, I got a Chivo. Yay.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
I love how she just
Doctor,
keeps her composure
Dr.
through all that.
I think he's waking up.
She's voiced by the same
You had
person who
us worried
voices
there, Shepard.
Counselor Troy, by the
How
way.
are you feeling?
From, Star Trek Next Generation, if you've ever seen that.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You were careless. No.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh. Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
That's a mistake.
I don't want her on my ship.
I'm the captain of this ship, Commander, and I want Williams on our crew.
Okay.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Geth would have wiped out the whole colony if I hadn't stopped them.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy.
Renegade option was better.
A lot
Sure.
of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything.
This
That's
is the
why
first
we need
game.
the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Never played any. They're good. Good action RPGs. This one's actually my favorite, story-wise. Like, it's probably the worst one gameplay-wise, but I just really like the world building and the plot. Which alien are we banging? We'll see. To be as rude as possible to the Council, they deserve it. Yeah, you can actually hang up on the Council every time they try to talk to you.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
How many aliens is more like it?
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
I tell her that like 5 minutes after I just told Anderson I don't want her on the ship.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Yeah,
I have to admit,
bipolar
I
shipper.
was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I'm nice to her face, but mean to her behind her back.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
I hate that, Williams.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I get migraines too. I can identify. Okay. I always liked being able to roam the whole ship.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
You also have crippling insanity. I think this ship is actually smaller than the ship I have in Elite Dangerous. Now that I think of it. Ooh, nice lighting. It's the Mako. Mako is very controversial. A lot of people hate it. I didn't mind the Mako missions.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
I don't know if this is how the real military works. Like people just buy weapons and sell them to the soldiers.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Doesn't seem like something they'd actually do. It's all too expensive. Sell all junk. What's the junk? What does this game classify as junk? I didn't really sell anything because my money didn't change. Oh, it reflects on the floor. It's pretty. I wanted to talk about other stuff. I seem to remember you could, like, talk to him about the reactor. Like, he'd tell you about it. Running animation was ripped from Mass Effect 2. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, let's talk to Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Permission denied. Open fire. Yeah, fun things happen to that ship. Fun.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council,
A
Ambassador.
good ending, yeah.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
I think this is probably my favorite thing about this game, the Presidium. fake sky, yeah. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argus Rogue cluster. Particular concerns about the Hydra system. There was a call before our team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for the sector. Do you want to send a recon team? See, I like this place because, like, not only is it gorgeous, but it also has all these representatives from these different cultures that you get to learn about. Like when I first played this game, you know, I was like, oh my god, this is such a great sci-fi game. I love it so much. This part is the reason why.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do
Talk to Ashley.
rash.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Oh yeah.
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it. This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something. I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Big place. Sure is peaceful here. Big place.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
That just reminded me of HK-47, the way they say, like, you know, genuine query. Pleasant greeting.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Genuine enthusiasm.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Corps groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke.
Oh, I forgot the history.
Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Tell me more about your
Genuine enthusiasm.
Tell me about the history and
The
origin.
L-Corps were just beginning to explore.
Oh no, we did this.
Proudly. Within one lifetime, we established a regular route to the
What do you
Citadel.
do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the
he interrupted
problems
him.
and the requests of the L-Corps groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din.
Stop being fat.
Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or L-Corps part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the L-Corps.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
We'll find out about these guys later. Space end caps. Yeah. Kind of like the Ferengi, except less mischievous. He violated the NAP, shoot him.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel Space Station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC
Cortana was
headquarters.
better.
On the far
She
end
was.
of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower,
Also looks
where
very
the Council
similar to
meets
her.
regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space.
Cortana near the computer. Oh, I have her disabled on my
1,304
computer.
galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Google Assistant likes to turn itself on. Yeah, mine has done that a couple times when I said things that sounded similar to "Hey Google."
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
It just turns itself on randomly when you're listening to music. That's weird.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Oh, I thought I was just famous. Shoot.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
I leveled up from talking to people. Well, yeah, I guess I am kind of famous. Well, like, not me, but Shepard. Wait, when do I unlock sniper rifles? Oh. Electronics. It's 50 damage. 200 damage to enemy shields. Yeah, that's good. There's a barrier to absorb damage. I'll give him throw.
Human, delighted welcome. It is good to meet you.
Apparently these guys are from like really high, a really high gravity planet. That's why they have that physiology. Disable shields and kill enemies in just a few hits, so yes, that's very handy.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
And I'm thirsty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Gotta get something to drink. My kitchen still smells like hamburgers. I'm gonna need to clean it. This is why I don't cook. Everything just gets dirty. And it smells. So if you want more lore than you would ever know what to do with, then this is for you.
The Mako infantry fighting vehicle was designed for the System Alliance's frigates. Though the interior is cramped, an M35 is small enough to be carried in the cargo bay and easily deployed on virtually any world. With its turreted 155mm mass accelerator and coaxially mounted machine gun, the Mako can provide a fire team with weapon support as well as mobility. Since Alliance Marine...
That's what household cleaners are for. That's true. I'm just really lazy. I almost never cook my own meals. But I actually made my own burgers today. I'm kind of proud of myself. Automatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, few tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us at the Hawking Ada cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind, forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
I guess they don't like that
Tell
we're getting
me about your
more
investigation
power.
into Sarah.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I prefer the status quo.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
That's a fair point. I mean, look at Saren.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC
doing military
representative
training.
to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Let me show you the characteristics of my troop.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, the wall has little scuffs on it. Such detail.
We're doing spice mining.
Yep, there you go. If there's anything like the Spectres, it'd probably get out of hand real fast. Yeah, it probably would. I guess they're kind of like secret agents, like James Bond. Shit marks from Mr. Poopy Hands.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
I found a free RPG to play on Steam. Realized it's in German.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jack?
German is actually pretty close to English, so you could probably understand maybe a quarter of what's going on.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy. I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger-than-average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
Kinda looks like he's posing his butt.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around. You have to be tough with these aliens. They won't respect you otherwise.
Dude, like, look at all the humans. Humans. Human. Human. He just wants everyone to be humans. Oh, it's so gorgeous. This is how like a real space station would be too. It'd be like in the shape of a hula hoop. It'd be constantly spinning, so the centripetal force would create gravity. Go outside and see Alien. Day ruined.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
Yeah, you wouldn't really, you wouldn't notice the rotation. Because, like, from your point of reference, you'd just be standing still. These are the Keepers. The mysterious Keepers. It's a Krogan.
Hard to believe the Krogan were once seen as the saviors of the galaxy. This place is a little too perfect.
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
You'd notice it if the station room much smaller. Oh yeah, I think you're right. If it's small enough, then that wouldn't really work. More is revealed about them later. Yeah, it's a quest, I think.
This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
The shape kind of reminds me of the Mycons from Star Control.
Who are you? This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth. Show me your items. Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Big Portuguese man of war. It's such an interesting way of talking. It's like they talk about themselves in the third person, and they talk about themselves like they're objects. Like this one, it. I can pillage these in the wild. I don't really need to buy them. Kind of ironic they still have the Krogan statue up after they tried to genocide them. Yeah.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
I don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed.
Yeah, sure it is.
For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
And the wards are all ratty and filled with crime.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Well, maybe it's not all like that. It's just the parts that we see.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
That's his famous line. I should go.
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
Well, art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
Some good foreshadowing from Kaiden there. See, this isn't just a statue. It's actually functional. And that'll come up near the end of the game.
Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel,
result in
but are
beatings.
typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council Chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
That's the funny thing about this station. It's like, it wasn't even built by any race that resides here. And they don't even fully understand how it works.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting
they just
and
found it.
controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their
Protheans built it.
conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the Council Chambers and Citadel Control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
I'm gonna stop pretty soon. I just want to explore a little bit more. that goes to the wards. Wait, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we gotta go to the tower. That's over there. But I'm not doing that quite yet. I think I'm back where I started. Yep. Must talk to the council before getting access to the wards. Okay. The game's like, no, you can't do this out of order. Whoa. It's so weird that I'm allowed to do that. Nobody even pays me any mind. Holy shit, this is a fast elevator.
We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
These elevator rides, they used to function as loading screens. They would last a long time. Like, especially if you're playing it on Xbox 360. But now we have modern technology. We can just skip it. Oh, this architecture. Oh. Oh, beautiful.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Oh, you still have a 360. That's right.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Garrus before he looks ugly. Well, yeah, he gets wounded in the second game. Gets a little bit deformed.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander? just want to ask a couple of questions.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
I mean, it's true that we don't have all that much proof.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer.
Shadow Broker.
Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago,
Oh, we already talked about this.
I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So would I. No, I wouldn't.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
You actually find out who the Shadow Broker is at a DLC for the second game. I always thought it was kind of disappointing when you actually do find out. But, you know, we'll get to that when I stream that.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
We need like a I should go counter. Like the second time he said I should go. Okay, we'll talk to this guy and then I'll stop.
What guy?
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
It's not quite an I should go. Phrased it a little bit differently. Okay. Well, I should go because it is late. So far, I'm liking this remaster. I was a little bit worried about it when I saw the first screenshots, but I don't know, I don't mind the lighting changes so much when I actually see the game in action. Yeah, he's like, I should, like everyone leans in like, and he's like, get going, and everyone's like, oh, you didn't say it right. Alright, well, anyway, this was fun. Next stream will be the same 2 games, probably in the same order. And I'm planning on, doing all of the Mass Effect games back to back. Well, all 3 of them, not all of them. But yeah.
Rest well this night.
Yep. Good night. Don't get burnt out. Oh yeah, I'll try not to.